And we're live. It's Adam Robinson, founder and CEO of Retention.com. I'm going to talk about the 4 lessons I have learned from watching Triple Whale. I became obsessed with these guys after I got off a call with a venture fund who mentioned they had just invested in Triple Whale. And in 6 months, the company, 6 months from inception, they were growing by 30,000 monthly recurring revenue per day using Twitter alone as their marketing channel. What was interesting to me is that, as far as I could tell, the founders were not leading this Twitter charge. What was also interesting to me is that we had bootstrapped 10 million ARR with 6 people, only growing through cold email at the time, and we were completely invisible on social media and Twitter in particular. I had this view that Diana and I should teach Triple Whale what we were doing in cold email, and Triple Whale should teach us what they were doing on social. We were selling to the same customers. We would both win. So I started trying to figure out how I could get to the founders. And I found this guy, Chase Dimond, online, who was building a following, tweeting about email for e-commerce. I noticed he was an advisor for Triple Whale. I hit him up. He said he'd been using my product for 2 years and didn't understand why everybody wasn't using it. If I had a nickel for every time someone said that. So we talked. I shared my obsession with Triple Whale with him. He connected me to Max, the founder. And Max shared how he used to sell hair braids and pulled off this micro-influencer UGC campaign to sell a ton of these hair braids. And then they launched Triple Whale. They tried to do the same thing, this micro-influencer strategy, but instead of sending people free hair, they got a bunch of D2C influencers and they would send them feature releases to all tweet about at the same time. I thought it was amazing, but I still didn't know how to do it since I didn't know any of them. I told Max I wanted to show his team how we cold emailed, so he connected me with Rabah, and Diana and I went and presented to Rabah, the CMO, about how the cold email machine worked. We thought it would work even better for Triple Whale since they had a stronger brand. Fast forward 6 months, I'm in a monthly guys dinner with Rabah, the CMO. I sponsor literally everything these guys do, and they've taught me so much about what is possible for us at Retention.com. What are the 4 biggest lessons? I'll tell you the 4 biggest lessons that I have learned from Triple Whale. Number 1, I can become an influencer, a YouTube star. Just kidding. Tommy in particular has schooled me in how to become a LinkedIn persona. We're taking it to Twitter and Instagram. I'm getting tons of followers. I have gone in 4 months from 500 to 17,000 LinkedIn followers. What I'm getting back from this founder brand is unbelievable. Literally, Rabah told me day one, start a podcast, start LinkedIn. You'll crush both of them. I have this great podcast I call 10 Years in the Making. It's once a week where I interview founders. And I'm doing now a daily work in public video, which you are watching. Number 2, we haven't even started doing this, but Triple Whale taught me you could build community early. These guys in year 1 did a physical roadshow. Rabah, the CMO, hired Kevin Connolly as his first marketing hire, a community guy from Yelp who's awesome. He connected us to some people who have been helping us out a bunch. But they just put on this event called the Whaleys. It's unbelievable. 200 of like the top e-com minds, they got to come to Austin, Texas during a freeze and participate in this event. They have a killer community. I went to this other event called the Blue Whale Group, which was their brands that were 5 to 50 million. It was an amazing mastermind type event. These guys have nailed community. They have a Slack group where they have topics and they have customers that are experts in CRO or email or whatever moderating these chats. Community is with zero expectation of sales, bringing people together to solve their own problems amongst each other. And you are the facilitator of that. And that turns into a moat, ladies and gentlemen. They convinced me that you could do community early. And I am going to make big moves, maybe not in the first half of 2023, but back half in 2024, building community because they taught me that I could. The Twitter Blitzkrieg, I finally understand how you do it. I know the people that can do it, and we are going to probably start doing this. We hired Kyle to run the affiliate program, and we are going to start sort of hiring people to assist us in creating some buzz on Twitter about us. That is not just me, but I've started tweeting too, like a thread a week. And number 3, they made me realize that at their stage, which is my stage, it is possible to get investment dollars from Shopify, which is like the most validating signal that you can give the market when you're selling to Shopify brands. Brands that have investments in Shopify, like Tapcart, et cetera, They literally lead with that. It's the first thing they say when they're describing their business. So those are the 4 things that I learned from Triple Whale. Follow me if you want to watch me build a unicorn in public. This is Adam Robinson. I am signing off.